We've been waiting for the ruling on Deshaun Watson, and we got it this morning. The NFL's disciplinary officer has issued a 6-game suspension for the Browns quarterback. Sue L. Robinson issued the ruling on Monday, concluding that Watson violated the league's personal conduct policy. The NFLPA indicated on Sunday it would accept the ruling, and the league released a statement saying they are reviewing the decision and will make a determination on the next steps. They have 3 days to appeal. 24 cases, 23 settled, 1 active. This is just awful. This is just wrong. I am very disappointed in Sue L. Robinson's decision. Read the New York Times piece on Watson from Jenny Vrentas. This was a disturbing pattern of behavior. Deshaun Watson is a sexual predator, a sexual deviant. He used his power and celebrity to force women into sexual acts and humiliate them. Robinson herself said this was unwanted sexual contact with another person. She said Watson's behavior was egregious and dangerous, yet only 6 games. I vehemently, totally disagree. Sure, she cited the 6 games for Ezekiel Elliott, and I could cite the same for Ben Roethlisberger. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. It should have been a full season. That should have been the discipline. That should have been the message. I feel terrible for the victims and the victims' families. It's just wrong. Wrong message in every possible way. 6 games doesn't remotely fit the bill for what happened. Tom Brady got 4 games for doing nothing wrong. Now the NFL can appeal to itself, but I wouldn't do that. The optics of that are poor, even though they should disagree with this suspension. Should have been more. The NFLPA, if they appealed to itself, would dig in on owners, and this would stay alive in the court of public opinion. This is a gross, disappointing win for Watson. It truly makes me sick. Superstar and do-it-all wide receiver Deebo Samuel signed a 3-year contract extension worth up to $73 million. Deebo Samuel worth every single penny. And listen, you heard what Kyle Shanahan had to say. Deebo wants to do it all, which is newsworthy because reportedly one of the reasons why Deebo wanted out in the first place was because he didn't want to do it all, just wanted to line up as a wide receiver. And honestly, that would have been a major mistake. And I said this to Deebo Samuel to his face on Time to Shine. We were on Radio Row, the Super Bowl, that part of the genius here, it's not just the receptions and the receiving yards, it's his ability to run the football brilliantly. That's what makes Deebo Samuel elite. That's what makes him a first-team All-Pro. That's what makes him the biggest weapon for Kyle Shanahan and the San Francisco 49ers. And I expect the 49ers, now that they have solved the Jimmy Garoppolo situation and it's time for Trey Lance to dance, I expect now that Deebo Samuel has his new contract and he's paid and he's happy, I expect the 49ers to be in the mix for the Super Bowl. They told Jimmy to stay home. They got Deebo's deal done. I told you last week on Time to Shine, by Monday's show they'd have a contract. And look, remember the offseason. This was a situation that was precarious, right? There was a realistic chance Deebo was going to get traded. He wanted out in the worst possible way, which never made any sense. The reason why he's getting paid, in part that he's a great talent and he studies and he works, it's because of Kyle Shanahan, Kyle's genius, Kyle's offense. If he was a just straight up wide receiver running pass patterns, he wouldn't have this contract. Once the 49ers turned down the Jets' offer on draft night, 10th overall pick plus, you had to assume that the 49ers are going to pay him because they know what he means to the team and to Trey Lance and to Kyle Shanahan within that organization, in that offense. This is a great day for Deebo Samuel, great day for San Francisco. Now you could start talking about the Niners challenging the Rams for the Super Bowl. I was so sad to see the news yesterday afternoon that the legendary Bill Russell passed away at the age of 88. Russell was the epitome of true greatness on and off the court. Just special. As a player, greatest winner in sports history. 11 rings, 11 championships, 12 NBA finals in 13 years as a superstar, as an iconic ball player for the Boston Celtics, a 5-time NBA MVP. His last 2 championships, he was a player coach for Boston, becoming the first black head coach in NBA history. And Russell did it with defense. He redefined the position of center as a shot blocker, altering shots left and right. Those epic battles with Wilt, just incredible. And, of course, that intense commitment to team, to defense, to rebounding to win. And Bill Russell had 21,620 rebounds in his career, 22.5 per game. He once had 51 in an actual contest. How's this Bill Russell nugget? Ready for this? He went 28-2 in elimination games in college, the pros, and the Olympics. Such a great ambassador for basketball after he retired, and really, with all that said, better person off the court. He handled racism. He sat, Bill Russell did, with Muhammad Ali and walked with Dr. King. He knew he had a platform as an athlete, and he used it perfectly and brilliantly. President Obama rightly awarded Russell the Medal of Freedom in 2011. Michael Jordan called Bill Russell a role model as a black athlete. Russell is a Mount Rushmore, top 4 all-time NBA player, a Boston sports icon, and the beauty is, he's truly so much more. Rest in peace, Bill Russell, the personification of greatness. I got a lot of great stuff to get off my chest on a Monday. How about this? The 2022 version of the LA Rams is going to be better than last year. Book it. And that doesn't mean they're going to win a Super Bowl. You know I have the Bills over the Rams right now in pencil as my preseason pick, but Matthew Stafford now knows he has what it takes to win it. Cam Akers is back, and Allen Robinson is signed, and Bobby Wagner is signed, and this team now knows how to navigate the choppy waters of a regular season and a postseason, and Cooper Kupp is just an absolute superstar, and the offense is unbelievable. The defense is outstanding, and I think that this roster is clearly loaded. Sean McVay, Les Snead, these guys got it going on, and they want to prove that last year was not a fluke. So I think the Rams, they're vastly improved in every single area. The Van Jefferson injury scares me a little bit, but not going to curb my enthusiasm here on the Rams unequivocally being better than last year talent-wise, confidence-wise, and I think the Rams are headed back to the Super Bowl. Got to get this off my chest. Even with the Deshaun Watson 6-game suspension, the Browns, they're going to win 10 games. This was an ooey victory for the Cleveland Browns and Deshaun Watson on the football field. Now, it's not going to be easy beating the Carolina Panthers in the Baker Mayfield revenge game with Jacoby Brissett, but look, the Jets are obviously not very good. Jacoby Brissett can beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Atlanta Falcons are dreadful, and yeah, Jacoby Brissett can absolutely beat the New England Patriots. And then it's going to be tough when Watson comes back and has to face Baltimore and Cincinnati, but you almost got to jog the mental Rolodex. And again, we're just talking football here. Deshaun Watson's one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League. So even in those first 6 games, with these offensive weapons, with an unbelievable running back combination, a sensational defense, and Amari Cooper now catching passes, I think the Cleveland Browns can absolutely, even with the news of the day, and this was a gross win for Cleveland, on the field, now there's clarity. Everyone is on the same page in terms of how to proceed moving forward. I think that the Cleveland Browns are going to win at least 10 games this season. Got to get this off my chest. Today, the San Diego Padres, in a stunner, acquired all-star closer Josh Hader from the Milwaukee Brewers for 4 players. Whoa! Hader's going to hate. Hate. Brewers fans have to hate this. I mean, Look, I know Rodgers saved games, Lamed in the past, but I know they got a prospect. But Hader is a stud. I know the ERA is a bit too high this year, but Hader's excellent. The Padres are going for it. I think that this is such a win here for San Diego to help ensure that they make the postseason. And I am very disappointed in the Brewers, who had to issue a statement explaining why they make this deal. That is a terrible move. Unacceptable by the Milwaukee Brewers. Gotta get this off my chest as the deals in Major League Baseball are flying fast and furious. Both my Yankees and the Astros both got better today. Frankie Montas to my Yankees. Hello. Love this. Give Brian Cashman a lot of credit. They got the pitcher they craved in the rotation. Frankie Montas is a really reliable pitcher. Helped the Yankees in the regular season and the postseason. Love the Benintendi move, and he's tailor-made for the Yankees, and he's off to a great start. As long as he's vaccinated and available in Toronto, 3 games in the regular season and likely in the postseason, that's everything. Plus, they got Efros, who's a much-needed acquisition out of that bullpen. And listen, I think for Houston, this is a tremendous move. I mean, Trey Mancini, who is the leader of the Orioles, face of the Orioles. I feel bad for the Orioles fans. Adding this bat, look, the 1 seed is everything for the Yankees because there's no way you can believe the Yankees can go into Houston and win a Game 6, Game 7. Sake of fairness for the Astros, what they've done against the Yankees prior postseasons, this regular season. But give Brian Cashman credit. He got the outfielder, he got the starting pitcher, he got the relief pitcher. Tremendous job by Brian Cashman. Unfortunately for the Yankees, got to acknowledge the Astros did a heck of a job too. Got to get this off my chest. Speaking about the Yankees, my guy Aaron Judge is on fire in the midst of an all-time season. Up to 42 bombs on the campaign. And in a 14-game stretch, he has 12 homers. That's the most in a 14-game stretch in Yankee franchise history, and any offensive home run nugget in Yankee franchise history, that hits it home. He's on pace to hit more than 61, more than Roger Maris. That would be the American League record. Celebrate, validate, appreciate, color me obsessed with what my guy Aaron Judge is doing this season. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.